Hello and welcome to 4 Accelerator. I'm your host Zoo, and today we are continuing a potentially domination playthrough of Gaul, and we are starting the medieval era in a golden age. So let's talk strategy real quick. Big picture strategy. The I've so far been at peace with my neighbors, Lady Six Sky and Simon Bolivar. Uh, and I am planning on doing a domination playthrough, even though with the map I have, with all of the land I have to settle and all of the good spots for campuses and so on, I think I could easily do a scientific victory on this mode instead of domination, but I want to show off some of the Gauls' domination potential. That domination potential is uh, made effective by their starting unit, but we didn't make big use of their starting unit, the Gaecite, in the early game. So the next big combat bonus is from the King of the Eburones, which applies to melee, anti-cavalry, and ranged units. They get +2 strength for every adjacent combat unit. So barracks units basically are their strength, not cavalry, and they also of course get a good bonus in the form of the oppidum to production. So that's sort of an economic bonus behind their military bonus because they'll be able to produce units faster. So with all that in mind, I want to plan to attack at a power spike. That's where you get something in the tech tree that allows you to, if you get there fast, have a leg up over your opponents. So in the medieval era, the first power spike really is knights, because knights are significantly stronger than, say, the wheel or heavy chariot, and then horsemen and swordsmen. So knights and crossbows. So I would say crossbows are sort of a defensive power spike, although they can be useful on the offense as well. Knights are more of an offensive power spike. But as I said, the King of the Eburones benefit doesn't apply to cavalry. It applies to melee, anti-cav, and range. So a better power spike for the Gaul will be the musketmen, which makes sense because the Gaecite you get from the beginning of the game, the start of the tech tree, it doesn't actually improve into the swordsman because the swordsman is only marginally better than the Gaecite. Because the Gaecite gets a +10 combat strength against swordsmen and any unit that has a higher base combat strength, which is most units. And that effectively means that the Gaecite is like about as strong as a swordsman anyway. And in some cases, you might prefer it because it's got a +5 to district defenses. So we already skipped the swordsman as a potential power spike. We skipped the horseman as well. It's a little late to focus on stirrups and knights as a power spike, but I can easily gear up my game here in the medieval era to go for a Renaissance era power spike that's getting musketmen, getting bombards, and then in the industrial getting field cannons, and that will be a strong opportunity to go on the offensive against my nearest neighbors. So in the medieval and in upcoming Renaissance eras, that's going to be my game plan. It's going to be get science, get boosts where I can, but head for musketmen and make my move with musketmen. So that's where we're headed. In the process of that, though, I have so much land that I want to settle and put down districts on. So I think my priorities in the short term are still going to be science. That I want to get up some good Oppida production centers as well. I want to get out encampments, and I want to get out commercial hubs and harbors to get some gold to support my army. I was getting a large amount of gold from trade deals. I think some of those trade deals might have ended. So let's see if we can renew any trade deals. We could sell Simone some iron. I wonder how much he would give us for that. 4 gold per turn, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Teddy might give us, oops. He'll give us 5 gold per turn. I'll take that as well. I don't have many luxuries to trade, unfortunately, but okay. So we're getting more gold now. In terms of policies, I think we have the policies we would like. Although, let's see if we would want any of these Golden Age policies. Don't have wonders for Mandala State. Don't really have faith for Monumentality or Exodus of the Evangelists, and I don't yet have any commercial hubs and harbors. I do have some campuses, so I could get gold from free inquiry. I think the best thing for me in terms of Golden Age policies right now would be the Praetorian Guard, which I'll put in as soon as I decide to start building encampments, which will be any minute now, I assume. I'll probably want to get encampments on my border cities like this one. This is probably where I'll put the encampment. Or where do I want to put an oppidum in the city? Did I ever figure that out? Let me think. This might be the best oppidum spot, just because it's next to a strategic resource, but it'd only be a +2. Actually, this would be a slightly better spot, because that'd be a +2 and then +1 from these mines when I get that territory, which will involve taking Lady Six Guy's city. Yeah, so I'll just say that this is probably going to be an encampment. It's in the direction of Lady Six Guy. This is probably going to eventually become an oppidum. There's no river here, so I don't want to do a commercial hub. I might, let's see, I can't put commercial hub there or there, unfortunately. We'll see where I put a commercial hub in that city. Here, this is where I want the oppidum. I might put a commercial hub. This would be an okay commercial hub, actually. But I think I do want to prioritize the science. This will probably become a commercial hub, actually. Because, yeah. Okay. So anyway, those are the districts I want to build. I also just want to keep settling cities. That's going to be my plan. So this era is going to be settle cities, get science, production, encampments, gold, and head for gunpowder. And hopefully I'll find some niter in my empire, and I will be able to quickly field an army of musketmen and then bombards to take down my nearest neighbor, whoever's weaker at the time, or maybe both of them. Right now, it looks like Simon Bolivar is weaker. I guess he's been fighting someone else. He's been losing a lot of military strength, and he also is in a dark age, so that might be another good reason to go for him now. So that's the plan. Let's just hop in and make it happen. Let's get it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, because now the free city can attack my scout, but hopefully the scout could take a hit. And let's yeah, I'm saving. I want to put Magnus in this city for the chops there, because I'm going to chop woods, which are worth more production. So I'm just going to chop this without Magnus. Try to get that monument out sooner, and then I think I'll go for the encampment as soon as I can. Yes, we are almost at housing capacity in this city, which will change when we lose a population from the settler. I'm happy with where this city's at. We are producing settlers as quickly as we can with the Ancestral Hall, which will be excellent for getting lots of free builders. I love that bonus. And once we get to feudalism and the serfdom card, our starting builders from new cities will also get 2 extra charges, which is very strong. So we're going to leave these cards in. I want to leave natural philosophy in to get good science, and agoge to create units more quickly. The other good thing about going for the Renaissance era power spike is that I don't have to go out of my way for monarchy to get the chivalry card. I can actually, yeah, I don't really care about Diplo favor if I'm going for a domination game, so I will I'll take that. I could use the extra amenities. Alright, duplicates of the chosen resource. I don't even know what I have in my empire. I guess I have some silk. I don't have a lot of luxuries, that's the thing. There weren't... I have a lot of strategics in my territory, just not a lot of luxuries at all. So I guess I'll go with silk, but it'll probably be voted down. This is a very hard one to get just because there's so many different luxuries to choose from. All players may condemn units of the chosen religion, and doing so grants. The only religion I've seen is Simone's, which is Catholicism. That's the only one that's been in my lands. So I'll just vote for that. I will not win it because I gave up my diplomatic favor. But this one, this world religion policy, or bill or whatever you want to call it, is a fun one because you can use it to get extra diplomatic favor. It can be especially good if you're going for the diplomatic victory condition. You can strategically vote for someone's religion knowing that they want to spread it, and then just go nuts condemning their missionaries and apostles, just for the diplomatic favor. And it's just also fun to really frustrate someone's religion game, of course. But having sold off our diplomatic favor, we're not really expecting much to come of that.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time.
Okay, so we probably want to leave these cards in. So I am starting to get frustrated with these floods just because they happen every now and then and ruin some of my food tiles, and my housing and food goes in the toilet because most of my good food tiles are on floodplains. So I'm actually thinking I might just invest 6 turns and a tile into the Great Bath, which will just make it so the city is immune to flooding, and it will just happen to give me a wonder. That might be worth it in the long run, although I don't really need the faith from the Great Bath. Or I could just build a builder and, repair it every time. But that's not super optimal. So what do I want to do with this builder? I can't do what I wanted to do earlier, which is I'm going to use this builder to improve mines to try to get to that tile in order to have a good oppidum there. Instead, I think I will actually buy this tile and improve it with a mine in order to then get a culture bomb, which will include this tile where I want to put a commercial hub. So let's just go forward that. Okay. And this is going to be done in 5 turns. This is going to be done in 5 turns. I do want to put in Praetorian Guard when I start working on my encampment. Encampment? One thing I could have done before I purchased that last tile was put in the card to reduce tile purchases cost by 20% before I buy tiles. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this city is not going to expand to this tile that I want yet. It's going to go for the bananas first. Maybe this tile or that tile after that. So I'm just going to buy this tile where I want to put my encampment. And in fact, I can put down the encampment right now. I'll finish the monument, then go for the encampment. So in 5 turns, I'll put in Praetorian Guard. In fact, I'm not building any military units right now, so I should probably put in some other ability or card. For 5 turns, why don't I take out a Goge, put in... I could get extra gold with free inquiry from my campus. That would be... that have synergy with natural philosophy. I think I'll put in Ilkum. just to get builders out like a turn faster. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I will build a builder in here. We want to settle. Where shall we settle? I think I'll settle over here. I didn't make up my mind yet whether to settle on the wheat or on the forest. I think I'll settle on the rainforest, just so then I can improve the wheat and have a good farm tile in the vicinity, rather than just having a rainforest tile that I can't really do anything with. So yeah, we'll go there, and we're going to get a builder to improve this area. The nice thing about the floods is, without the Great Bath, is that it just makes these tiles stronger every time it floods. So I will have to repair them, but at least it makes it makes things better in the long run for me. Okay, boom. Borders grow. Okay, and we get some silt. I'm waiting for Magnus to establish himself in the city. Okay, and I was gonna swing my military units around just to see if we could do any damage on this free city. We can promote. We have a lot of hills, so we should promote with the Alpine promotion. If I take the city, there's no way I'm going to keep it. It's too close to Simone's empire, too far away from mine. But at least I can get some experience on my combat units. Alright, some military emergencies failed. How much damage would I do there? None. Not much. Just hurt myself. I want to get my vampires over. Right now I have one vampire. In 4 turns I'll be able to get my second vampire and vampire castles. And you should go there. You can stay put. Yes, I will give you horses. I'm not really using horses, and I'm not really using my iron for swordsmen either. I could build swordsmen in advance and then upgrade them, but at this point I think it'll probably be quickest just to go straight for musketmen, because I'll have a pretty reasonable amount of production. As things go on and we get closer in the era, maybe I'll go for some swordsmen so I can promote them up, but right now I think this is a fine plan. Okay, so we just got one builder. We can get another builder in 3 turns while we have the card in, and then we'll go back to the settler. Of course, you know, it's always better to have Liang in your city with these builders, but you know, she can only be in one place at a time, so no worries there. There's a scout. Let's send our scout to deal with that scout. Actually, let's send a vampire, because he can always get some additional combat strength from getting kills. Yeah, he's just going to keep running away. Alright, so we wanted to... I think I'll actually improve that one, and that one, because this one will give me access to this Oppidum spot that I want. We should put down the campus that we're planning to put there, although we could get a nice +3 commercial hub. I think the campus is just a better pick for right now. And we'll put a mine down there. Magnus is in the city, so we will chop out a campus. Now we're getting double district adjacency bonus with the natural philosophy card, so I might not even bother going for the library right away. In fact, I think it'd be better to go for the granary. And I'm gonna chop out one more tile after I put a mine down. Alright, continuing the restoration of the floodplains. And I might as well move this Gay Cité down there. Alright, I'll just chase down this scout with my scout. And I'll move the vampire down to deal with the free cities. Actually, there is a barbarian who probably came up from the tundra. That's not surprising. They love the tundra. That's where they hang out. Good old culture bombs. I don't even care that it only applies to unowned tile. It's so satisfying to get all of these mine culture bombs and spread my borders so fast with Gaul. Let's see. I was just wondering if I think I'll unlock my tiles and let the game use the citizen management for me. Okay, so I want to put in the Praetorian Guard.
Is superior to opulence.
Take out that. Put in Praetorian Guard to increase production on encampments. That's good. Alright, let's go back to settlers. Governor title, let's get a vampire. This will also give us the ability to construct vampire castles. I have not played with the vampire castle ability yet, so we'll see what we can do. I believe they take the yields from surrounding tiles, can be built player-owned or neutral territory, and it acts like a fort. It duplicates yields from adjacent tiles when built, adds them to the vampire castle's tile, and grants the tile's yield to the capital city, which is a very interesting bonus. Let's name our vampire, and I chose, let's see, another Celtic vampire type entity is the Sheridan Harker. That's a good vampire name. Is the Balban She. Balban She. I'll just capitalize that. Which is a Scottish kind of vampire-like entity, blood-sucking entity. So there we go. And again, of course, the Gauls aren't Scottish, but they are Celtic, so I would say the Scots are a close relative of the Gauls. And let's move you over here, I'd say. Actually, no, let's just keep all of our vampires as one big happy family, as vampires tend to be. We want to improve this mine, then we're going to improve that mine. And I'm going to get up in this defensive position and in this offensive position. And I want to chase down this scout, just so it doesn't bother me. Yes, I already have everything, all the cards and whatnot that I want. Okay, so I think this is definitely going to be a commercial hub. In fact, I could place that down now. But I think I want this to be an encampment, although this would be a good farm triangle as well. This, if I need a farm triangle, this can be a good farm triangle, so I don't necessarily need this tile for farms. So I think I will put down an encampment, or I could put it on the desert. The thing is this is the closest to Simone, so this makes sense for the encampment, but I don't want to crush the hill tile, actually. Okay, because there are 3 hill tiles adjacent to where I want to put my commercial hub, I can sacrifice one of them, so I only get one adjacency bonus from every 2 mines, which means the third mine will do nothing for me. This is a desert mine, and I'm not going for Petra. Although, this could be a good Petra city, I'm not going to lie. If no one's built the Petra, it could make a lot of sense to go for it. 67 turns, though. Let's see, I'd have to chop... I'd have to use Magnus. I'd want to get a couple more of these woods tiles and chop it out. Ooh, that is tempting, just because this would be a really strong production center then. I might go for that. I just might. Okay, so I think I will. I think I will put down the Oppidum first, and then try to get the Petra there. It's a little bit late for a Petra. I wasn't immediately planning on getting it, but I feel like the AI might just not go for it. Sometimes they don't have a good Petra city, and they skipped the Great Bath, which is still available to me. So maybe they'll skip the Petra too. So that's something I'll try. So because I want to go for the Petra, I'm not going to crush the Desert Hill tile, and I probably will put the encampment there, but I won't put it down right away because I want to place my Oppidum first, and then that will be a commercial hub. Okay. It's only a shame that this city won't get access to these desert hills down here because they're too far away, but can't get them all.
The purpose of education.
Whoops. Okay, I mean, I don't... Either way, I'm pretty sure the scout is just gonna go the other way, and we're gonna run circles around each other. I think I'll just try going that way, see if it comes out the other side. Okay, so I will boost knights with the stirrups technology. I need to backfill a little bit. I need... Yeah, I'm gonna need these. Do I have a city that I want to build an aqueduct in? I could build an aqueduct there, but I don't know if I want to waste the turns, and it's not much of a boost because I can research engineering in 3 turns anyway, so I don't think I'll try to boost it, but I will just backfill, spend just a few turns filling those in, and in fact I'll just click straight to military engineer. Actually, let me think. Yeah, so getting the aqueduct, building the aqueduct. I'm just... Oh, I do want this, though. I want machinery. I do want machinery, because I'm going to want siege towers for my musketmen. Although bombards might just be better play. I'm going to want catapults to upgrade to bombards. I'm going to want crossbowmen to boost ballistics. So... yeah, I'll go for engineering first. I won't bother building ancient walls because that's not much of a boost. And then I'll see if I can place an aqueduct anywhere that makes sense. Okay. So I've got 4 builder charges in this area. I want to improve the those rich volcano tiles, and hopefully the volcano doesn't blow anytime soon. Long term, I mean, I do like having Pingala in this city. It could be useful to get Liang in here with her environmental damage mitigation. That's 2 promotions away on her, so it's kind of a big investment. So I probably won't, but it could be good to just say, hey, I'm not going to get any damage from flooding or volcano eruptions. Okay, and now we want to chop this, and we want to put down an Oppidum. It's only going to take 1 turn, which is sweet. And I probably will put a commercial hub. Can't do it there. Probably put it here. And then maybe an encampment there or something like that, or maybe there. Alright. Keep culture bombing. I will just fortify good old Ducios. I don't really feel like sending any envoys to anybody. What are the city-state quests? Having Cahokia would not be bad. Having Fez, getting the bonus from universities won't be a bad use of our envoys, but it won't help us right away. So, okay, military engineering. Roger, roger, roger. Okay, don't want to build a workshop. That'll be too expensive. Could go for the library. Could just go for a builder. I think I probably will go for a builder because I've got these tiles that I want to. I've got a few tiles that I want to improve in here actually. Could go for a settler. Could go for a swordsman. In fact, maybe a swordsman. No, feudalism in 2 turns. I'm gonna go for the builder. I'm gonna put Liang in Duro Corteron. Where do I assign Magnus? Where am I gonna be chopping? Nowhere. Immediately. Gonna go for the builder. Gonna put in serfdom. Good things are gonna happen. I'm gonna wait the 2 turns to get serfdom before I put down that city. And this tile, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for that scout to appear on one hill or the other. He can't stay hidden forever. I mean, I guess he could. Eventually I'd go after him. Okay. Mines, mines, mines. They call it a mine. A mine. It could also be worthwhile to put farms down on the volcanic soil, just because I have plenty of mines, but my farm tiles are fairly limited. I'll still wait. Actually, I think I will put one down here just because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need one more farm tile in order to up my housing limit to 12. So you get a farm. And it didn't really matter which of these tiles I did that on. I assume I'm going to be working them all anyway. Once we get enough population, we'll be working them all. Yeah, so I'm just letting the computer manage which precise tiles I do. And yeah, okay, good. So, what? Oh, that is so annoying. You know what? I am going to reload just because apparently uh, it treated this tile as belonging to this city, and because these tiles are 3 tiles away, uh, it didn't count. It didn't give me the culture bomb on these 2 tiles. So what I need to do is I need to swap this tile over to this city before I place the mine. Actually, I might not reload because I could just destroy the mine and rebuild it. It would waste a charge, which is unfortunate, but maybe I'll do that. No, I'll reload because that's so frustrating and I didn't know about it. But we learned something. And we're back. So let's redo that turn. My computer crashed anyway, so we might as well redo it. We'll have to redo it. Alright, let's... We won't quite get the kill, but that's alright. And haha, the scout reappeared. We'll get that kill. Okay, so what I want to do... Ah, yes, okay. So there's the rub. We need to connect. We need to get that tile before we can claim that tile. So it's a little bit of a waste of money, but just so I can get that culture bomb, I will. Is that even worth it, really? Maybe I could just, yeah, I could just spend the builder charge and get it twice. Oh well, we'll just do it. Just because, in principle, this should have worked already last time, so... Throwing good money after bad. There we go. Culture bomb. We got that territory off Cahokia. And what do we do now? I think I wanted to build the Oppidum first. That is correct. So I'll just place it now before it becomes more expensive after I research engineering. And let's bring you down, down, down there. Let's see, I put a farm here, which is fine. I moved you down. I'm gonna wait until I get the serfdom card so I can take advantage of all my serfs. I'm a good person like that. Okay, I think that's everything we needed to do this turn. Okay. Oh, oh the medieval era culture.
One man's magic is in democracy. It's your vote that counts.
All right. So what we need to do is we need to move the vampire to be adjacent to the swordsman so that when we kill the swordsman, the vampire will get a bonus modifier. So right now it's receiving... Oh, it's not telling me. But it should have gotten an increased modifier on its combat strength. If I have done everything correctly, as I believe I have. Let's just move the scout down there, look, because we know there's a barbarian somewhere down there. Okay. I need to get a 3rd archer if I'm going to boost that. In the meantime, we'll go for construction. And do I build an aqueduct? Okay, in 7 turns I can build an aqueduct. There. Here, I could also build an aqueduct. First things first, I will put in serfdom. I think getting serfdom is just much better value than Praetorian Guard right now. I guess I could also stall settling. Yeah, I mean, I could put down an aqueduct here, but I really want those farm tiles because they've been good to me so far. So I think 9 turns left on that encampment. Let me think here. Okay, civil service, mercenaries. I think I'll tech into civil service because I'm about to finish my encampment and then get the boost to military training, and then I'll go for mercenaries. So I'll go for civil service first. Monarchy would not be a bad pick if I'm going to go military heavy, but I don't really need the red cards right now. I'm not going to need chivalry because I'm not going for knights, and I don't need Gothic architecture because I'm not going to be building any wonders besides possibly the Petra, which is a classical era wonder. So I'll probably just go for exploration after getting civil service and mercenaries. So, yeah, I think I will take a quick break on settler creation and get serfdom instead. And while I do that, I might as well get a builder here because I have so many tiles that I can improve. I can't work all of them right away, but it will still be worth it to have a builder with several charges. And what to do with this builder. Could get horses, I could improve the rice, could improve the wheat. I think I wish I had already put Magnus in Bibrax, because then I could chop out the rest of this campus and put down an aqueduct. That might still be a good thing to do. This builder won't be done for a while, so I think I will put Magnus, Bibrax, chop out the aqueduct with this one builder charge. And I will put a mine down here just to get that extra mountain tile, I suppose. Let me think what to do with this builder. What am I working right now? Got lots of food. Where should I settle you? I might come and forward settle Simone. I could also settle here just to get a navy going, because I know Simone had a navy before. We could also put a campus down. We will backfill this territory, but that's not under threat right now. Like no one's going for that, so not a big deal. Let's settle this city first. Okay, and then which of these tiles do I want to chop? Maybe I'll chop down both of them eventually, but for now I will just do this one so that my border will expand to the cocoa. It's the cocoa. And I guess I will put the production from chopping into a monument. Might as well. I guess I should chop this rainforest before it gets destroyed by the volcano. And this guy, I think I will probably settle down here. The only question is where. I mean, this is the only tile where it's not going to get any loyalty penalties, but I don't really want to crush the grassland hills. This one would actually be a great tile to put the city on. And then I could get... Let me see. I could put a commercial hub here, for example. That would be a +3 commercial hub. This is out of the range of this city anyway, so it doesn't matter that we won't get the Desert Hill Petra. That's probably what we will do. So we'll get a commercial hub. We could put a campus here, which would eventually be just a +2 campus, I suppose, so not excellent. This actually would be a good campus, because this would be +1 from the mountain, and then we could get +2 from having 4 adjacent mines. So I'm going to say this is a campus. We don't have a great oppidum spot for this city because we don't have any quarries or strategics around, at least not yet. So we will settle here. We will be ready to put a commercial hub there, and I will probably just put an encampment on this wheat tile first thing, though, and then we'll have an encampment nice and close to Simone. That seems like a good deal. Yes, yep. Okay. So I'll bring that one down. And we'll probably have to put a governor in there unless we up our loyalty pressure, but that's just fine.
When wasteful war shall statue.
Oh, I just remembered I can't, so this is out of range of this city, so if I want to chop in this city, I can't chop that woods. I'm gonna chop this woods instead. I don't really care about that wood. I could put a lumber mill on it as soon as I get construction, but I think there are enough hills here where I don't really need it. I can put a farm down there instead, which is a perfectly good use of the tile. Okay, so I will chop and march my soldiers forward, my vampires as well. Let's just get some sight there, then I'll heal up the scout before more barbs come. In fact, I probably want to build more scouts just to continue scouting past my enemies' borders. I shouldn't call them enemies. They're not enemies yet. Right now they're my declared friends. But my prospective enemies' borders, if you will. Okay. Let's put down that campus. Yeah, unfortunately we can't put down a commercial hub on this river because the river ends right there, and that's adjacent to the city center. Yeah, so the campus will be fine though. Is there an oppidum spot? Could put one there. They're not great spots though. So maybe just a campus in this city. But that's a +4 campus, which is terrific. So we'll build that. And with natural philosophy, I don't even need to build the library for that to be a very useful campus for me. This is just going to flip back to Simone.
The 4 building blocks.
I might have to rethink this this city, actually. When that flips, it's going to exert even more loyalty pressure here. So we'll see what happens once the city flips. Yeah, we definitely can't take the walls right now. It's got too high of a defense strength. Science. I'll put turns into that. We're going to chop out an aqueduct soon. And we got a builder. Okay, so let's chop. And probably just continue with settlers after that. Yep. Settlers it is. Okay. I already have lots of mines in this city that I'm not working, so it's not like It's not like I need more mines right away. I could put a mine here. That'll improve the adjacency on the Oppidum district, so that is something I want to do. I would want to improve this cocoa because I could use the amenities. Menelik.
ቤቴና ሐረገ ትውልዴ ሰለሞናዊ የኢትዮጵያ ንጉሠ ነገሥት ምኒልክ ነኝ። ሰላም
Salam.
It's all papers and forms. The entire civil service is like a fortress, made of papers, forms, and red tape.
Okay. Alright, so... Oh, that should be on production focus, probably. We can do food and production there. Let's do food and production there. Just adjusting our citizens a little bit. So I think I'm not getting as much value out of that Praetorian Guard right now, just because I'm not really doing any fighting. And ooh, I forgot about the Vampire Castle. Where do we want to put that? Maybe we'll just use it as a fort over here when we attack Simone. The other good use of it is to get good yields from adjacent tiles, and they'll go to the capital. So if we had like an amazing natural wonder somewhere around us. Actually, have I discovered any natural wonders this game? I don't think I have. But if you had some amazing natural wonder tile, you could put a vampire fortress next to the tile with good yields, and then get some great extra yields in your capital. It's kind of just a wonky thing that it just teleports it to the capital. But you know, vampires have weird rules like that. Yeah, so we're only getting 2 production on that encampment when we could be getting a bigger production boost if we, say, slot in the settler card. So I think I'll do that instead. I do like having serfdom in there because we are still building builders, so I will put in colonization. We're going heavy on the economic policies because we're trying to really gear up our economy for war. And we want to go for mercenaries next. This is going to be done in 5 turns. I think, unless it adjusts in light of closing Praetorian Guard. So we might switch off. Because I'm going to go for exploration, I'm actually just going to put some turns into... Yeah, put some turns into medieval fairs, and then we'll switch over once we're closer to finishing the encampment. Okay, and I want to move you on into the woods. And we want to start an aqueduct. Could put it there, but it's actually more useful to put it here because this will just be a farm tile that doesn't do anything, whereas this can be a nice farm triangle. So we'll put it there. If we were playing any other civ, I would want to put the aqueduct there because I want to put the industrial zone there. But the Oppidum doesn't get any bonuses from aqueducts, so might as well put it there. Get the cocoa. It's the cocoa. Okay. Terracotta army. Alright, oops. This now has a +4 adjacency from the strategic resource and 4 mines, which is excellent. And chop the aqueduct, boost military engineering. We already have the campus down. We could put a commercial hub there, perhaps, but then that would lower the Oppidum's adjacency bonus. Maybe we'll just put a harbor in here. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably put a harbor, say, here. And then maybe we could put a commercial hub there if we want later. If we just want that extra gold. I probably won't build any ships in this area. Oh, this could be a campus. Yeah, this could be a +3 campus, so I'll keep that in mind. This could also be a plus... No, wait, that's not a hill. Yeah, so never mind. Yep. Okay, so we will put down the Oppidum now. But let's get the granary in this city first, because we're at our housing cap. If I put a farm down, I'll increase this city's housing, because I already have a plantation there, so that makes sense. Yeah, you could have my Diplo favor for 4 gold per turn. Let's back up just a smidge. Get our vampires here. Let the free city folk fall into my trap. Let's just move these out of range of that encampment, just in case. Now what do we do with you? Well, we want to go on an improvement spree, I would say. We don't really need to, like I said, we don't really need to improve anything in this city immediately, because we already have so many tiles that we can't work. Because our borders are so big because of all the culture bombs from the mines, but our population isn't as big as our stomachs. Yeah, so that'll grow in 4 turns. What if we prioritize food? It'll grow in 3 turns and still produce the settler in 1. So I think we'll prioritize food for now. And we don't need the builder there, so we can move the builder elsewhere. Let's just go improve that horses. Even if we don't use them, we can at least sell them.
ሜዳማውን ምድር በመውደድህ ደስ ብሎኛል። ተራሮቹ የኔ ናቸውና።
Is he just glad that I'm not settling on hill tiles?
Cambiad vuestros métodos.
The more science intervenes in...
Okay, how do I play this? I want... I'd like to get the kills on these units with both of my vampires adjacent to them. So I think I'll start by moving the swordsman there. I can move the archer there. Oops. I'll go there. There. And, yeah, I guess I didn't need to move the swordsman away, but I'm planning on moving this vampire up. I wonder, these benefit from, yeah, from the King of the Eberrones trait. That's cool. The vampires, I guess, basically just count as melee units. Let's go for stirrups, and we might just hard research gunpowder, because I don't think I'll be able to build an armory in time to get the boost. We're still working on our first encampment. We should chop in this city, so let's move Magnus over to Doro Corteron. Are we building builders anywhere right now? No, we are about to settle, though. Ah, we got some niter right there. That means we can't place that encampment, but if we place that city there, that's fine. We'll have a forward encampment anyway. I'll probably just put Liang over here in Tervana. Let's see, we could forward settle her. This is a good Oppidum spot because it'll get +2 from the quarry, but it'll only have 1 mine, so it'll only be +2 from the quarry. So instead, we might put it here, or actually, we'll put it here. So this is our Oppidum. That dictates where we want to settle a city. This will get +2 from the quarry, and then +2 from, or +1 from having 2 mines. This is actually also a good Oppidum spot. Let's see. Yeah, could do it here as well. Either one, which means we want to leave the quarry, probably settle on the coast, just because we won't have any other source of fresh water. If we settle here, we could build an aqueduct and eventually make that city decent, and we could put the harbor here next to the crabs for a +1. So that's probably where I would want to settle here, and then later I could settle, say, there after we take some more cities. So probably forward settle over there. This builder, let's see, this builder goes there. I just want to clear a bunch of rainforest and such. And woods. So I want to get these ones cleared, so I'll go that way. What should I build here? I could go for an aqueduct. Could get a watermill. I don't get much bonus for a watermill here because I don't have any bonus resources that get improved by farms. It would only be worth 1 food and 1 production, which can be a lot in the long run, but it's not huge. I could instead work on units. That might make sense, because we're going to want to get units out to upgrade. In fact, that reminds me, we should switch over and go for mercenaries, because our encampment's just about done, so we will boost military training in time. So we want to go for that power spike. So let's start making swordsmen, I suppose. I mean, I could just make Aesite. They'll be upgraded to musketmen either way. It'll just cost more money to upgrade the Aesite. So I guess I should go for swordsmen if I can. And we'll be chopping out some swordsmen. Can maybe do catapults. there's so many cards that I could benefit from right now. I could really use a few extra economic card slots, a few extra wild card slots. I think I'll probably take out the settler card because I don't need to settle that quickly right now. But if I'm going to be building swordsmen, it'll make sense to put in a Goge, which gets the same 50% production, just for different units. Still build settlers here, I think. Makes sense. Yep. Yeah, so if we remove the settler card, this is going to really slow down, but that's not the worst thing. Right, so we have Niter. Okay, so we put down the aqueduct in good time. We're going to want the Niter mine to boost rifling anyway, but we have one right here. Yeah, so I think I still want to settle you there. Bum bada bum bum. Yeah, put these guys on alert. And I could build a camp. I have one charge left, that's the thing. I think I'll build a lumber mill, that'll boost something or other, so that's not a waste. I might chop that wood eventually, but I don't need to chop it right now. Unmet city-state has been defeated. You'll take iron for 1 gold per turn in open borders. Nah, I need that iron for now.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge, but if men make war in slavish obedience to rules, they will fail.
They will fail. Okay, how can I maximize my combat strength here? If I get some damage there, but don't finish it off, and then I nom that horse. There we go. That's how you do it. I want to run the scout away from the skirmisher. So up we go. Yeah, working on housing. Okay, the encampment's almost done. It'll finish next turn, which is perfect timing for military training. I'm not building any builders right now, right? I am about to settle, but I'm not sure. I need the extra charges. I would like to get a builder here so we can chop out the Petra faster. In fact, I want to start building the Petra. "31 turns isn't bad." How much? We're getting +4 production there. I don't really care if I get the Petra. If I don't get it, then it's really no skin off my nose. This city's just not as good, but it doesn't affect me empire-wide. So I think since I'm not really trying to get it, I'm not even going to bother putting in the Corvée card. I do think I want a Goge, though, to create swordsmen faster. Actually, we don't have that. We have feudal contract now. We've advanced past a Goge. So feudal contract, that'll do. And let's see where this guy goes.
If it's natural to kill, How come men have to go into...
Let's build a barracks. Is there a good campus spot? There's a +3 campus there, which could become a +5 actually. If is that a hills? No, that's not hills. Okay, but these are hills, so it could be a +4. If we put it in there, crush the bananas, then it'll be a +5 tile if we ever get that tile improved with a mine. But that's pretty far away. I think I just want to focus on the encampment right now. I suppose we could chop out the barracks and the armory here. And maybe we'll be able to shave some turns off of gunpowder that way. So why don't we give that a go? We'll still make some swordsmen there, but yeah, so let's reassign Magnus over to Radamakos. And let's move our builders over in that direction. Envoys. Okay, so benefit from the university and the bank. We don't have either built right now. We could become suzerain of Cahokia. When we declare war on Simone, we'll probably want to do that, but we just wouldn't really benefit from being suzerain of Cahokia right now because, let's see, receive +1 amenity, cannot be built adjacent to other Cahokia mounds. I think they can be built on hills. Every 2 adjacent districts. Provides +1 housing, receive additional housing once cultural heritage. So, I mean, Cahokia mounds, it's a good source of housing. I could put some Cahokia mounds around this area. This tile would be good in theory because it would benefit from having multiple districts around it, but I don't want to get rid of this mine tile because that mine is giving adjacency bonuses to both of these districts. So I'm not in a big rush to get Cahokia mounds. I think mines are probably more useful for us right now. That was going to be a lumber mill. Mass production. I think I'd rather get the encampment out faster. In fact, I could put in Praetorian Guard to speed up the district and buildings as well. We're gonna want to switch over to oligarchy eventually anyway, so we might as well do that now. And what I want is Praetorian Guard, veterancy for faster encampments, and I want to keep natural philosophy or serfdom. That's the question. 5 turns until mercenaries is done. I'll just leave in serfdom for now. Take that out. One, I wouldn't say it's a mistake, but because we King of the Eberrones benefits land, melee, and anti-cav units, and oligarchy does the same, it would have made sense to have waited to build my government plaza building, the ancestral hall, until I was on oligarchy. Of course, I wouldn't have wanted to wait to receive the benefits of the ancestral hall, but ordinarily I would say go oligarchy with the Gauls. That's probably their strongest pick. I just went classical republic earlier because we didn't have anyone anywhere near us, and I really wanted to benefit from lots of economic policy cards, which we did. But now is the time to prepare for war. So these are the cards we will use.
Είσαστε έμπρος του
Basil.
βασιλείου. Αυτοκράτορος και...
Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll move that vampire there. We'll try to get the kill. Hopefully that applies to them. Autokratos. We could build the Oppidum, we could build Ancient Walls. The Watermill would be a little useful, not super useful. Could go for units. I think I'll go for the Oppidum for now. How long would it be to get a builder? 6 turns. Okay, that's longer than I want. Because I do want to take out the Serfdom card. I think we've gotten a lot of use out of it. I would love to keep using it, but we probably don't want to keep it for too long. Because natural philosophy is just really strong, since we have so many campuses with good adjacencies, or at least we will. Right now, I guess we only have 2. Alright, so he just took back Kumana. I wonder if this is already calculating the loyalty. Actually, I think free cities must exert more loyalty pressure than... Oh, he's in a Dark Age, of course. Okay, so that's why. So if we settle this city, it might rebel if we don't get a Golden Age. Well, actually, it'll almost certainly rebel if we don't get a Golden Age. But we'll be ready for that. We can retake it quickly and then move on. So why don't we settle this city? Basil seems to like us. I don't mind declaring friendship with him. We could even get an alliance with him. I don't know where he is, so I don't know how useful that'll be, but... Yeah, I'll take this deal. And... do you want a research alliance, I guess? No. Do you want another type of alliance? Sometimes they give you different amounts for different alliances, although I don't know if that's still true. It appears that he doesn't care what kind of alliance, he just wants money. Okay, am I going to go to war in 30 turns? Probably. So I think we'll hold off on becoming friends with these guys. Oops.
Inventions have been so...
And I want to... Let's see, I think the sheep will give us food. I want to chop woods tiles, so let's go up that way. Actually, let's improve this niter mine first. So we'll go there. I just settled this city for the free builder, basically. Don't really care about it. I guess I should have improved that mine so that I could put down this encampment. I guess it's not too late to do that. We'll still have a couple chops left. So we'll do that. I guess we could go for ancient walls first. No, but if and when the city rebels in a dark age, it'll be better not to have ancient walls, so we'll just go without. We could just get a monument because we'll eventually face loyalty pressure here. Military emergency, I don't care. I don't have the Diplo favor for that anyway. Okay. So the goal is chop in 2 turns. The question right now is who I'm going to attack first. It looks like Simone's got lower military strength, but he has higher science. Lady Six Guy has lower science, but higher military strength. It's a little bit of a tough choice. I think we're sort of gearing more towards Simone, and we can wipe him out. I think it'll be fairly easy. Although he does have a lot of science, so we'll see how it goes. But I think I will put this trader in Novio Dunham. Before I moved it, I should have checked to see if I can actually get a trade route from Novio Dunham to my capital, which is where I'd like it to go. Novio Dunham to... I can at least get a road to Bibrax and use the road from my capital down that way, so that'll be good. Actually, I'm going to cancel that. I think getting the commercial hub actually sooner rather than the encampment is a good plan here, just because I'm not really going to be building units out of this city anytime soon. I'm going to probably build units back here to take on Simone. But I do need gold, and I don't have many places I can get a good commercial hub, so I think that's probably the priority. So I'll probably just, let me see, I'll build this mine, and then build a commercial hub in this city. Let's actually send our vampires over to clear out this barbarian encampment. Train them up a little bit. We must resist. I don't know where that is, so I am not going to join that emergency.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
Money and trouble. Okay, so this one is going to... Oh, I can make it go all the way to Duro Corteron. That would actually be a better deal. It'd be better yields as well. So let's do that. Just trying to get a good road going. That's the main thing right now. I think Simone is the juicier target because he has a lower military strength, and if I take him out, then I get his science, and he's in a dark age right now. I don't know if he'll still be in a dark age by the time we get down there and get ready to attack, but it's worth a shot. so mercenaries is completed. I want to go for exploration next. Maximize my card potential. I think I'll still leave these cards in. Actually, I'll take out serfdom. Because I can't buy a builder in here anytime soon. Well, yeah, well, not soon. Maybe in 7 turns I'll put it back in. But for now, let's put in... Where did natural philosophy go? There it is. Okay, we'll do that. Having so many cities means there's a lot of choices to make about what to develop. I'm not complaining though. That's not a first world problem situation. Let me see. Can I? Yeah, I'll just do that then. Still don't need to send out these envoys yet. I wouldn't benefit from them, so I won't send anything. Let's train up another swordsman. Nope. He was just gonna give me open borders for that. No. That's not good enough. Alright. Okay, so now let's chop out the armory. Perfect, 1 turn. We'll move Magnus over to Tervana. To Tervana. What? Why isn't it showing up? Oh, there it is. Okay. I didn't see it before. Liang. Where's the next place I'm going to want to build her? Mavia, Novio, Dunham. Seems likely. Yeah, okay. So just in case I decide to get a builder in Novio, Dunham, put Liang there. March our swordsman down. I'm going to need archers too. Maybe I'll build archers here in order to get the boost for crossbowmen. I'll build some archers, boost machinery, get crossbowmen, upgrade them into crossbowmen, then get bombards. That's a plan. And then what do I need for this? 2 forts. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go for forts, so I might hard research ballistics. We'll see. Sure, I'll take your money. Don't take the money. Knowledge of gunpowder has advanced considerably. I was going to settle here, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, that would be a good harbor spot because it's got 2 crabs. So we'll plan on building a harbor there. We got lots of builders. Let's get some mines. Expand our borders a little bit. Okay, we wanted those archers. That's right. Archer. And here, I'll also get an archer, because I think we need 2 more. I think we only have 1, is that right? No, we have 1 here and 1 there. So we only need 1 more to get the boost, so I'll cancel this archer. And instead, maybe a swordsman, maybe a catapult, since now that I have the barracks and the armory, it makes sense to build my like musketmen units up there. Could get a builder. If I want to have serfdom in 9 turns, which I'm not sure I do. Actually, I probably do, because I probably want to take out, yeah, I want to take out the Praetorian Guard card for sure. Yeah, okay, I'll build a builder. I'll move Liang over there to Bibrax. Another settler. Where's this one going? Could settle here. That'll give loyalty pressure on these cities, which will be useful. One, two, three. There'll even be room for a city there at some point. Yeah, okay, so this one will go right there. And we can build another district. Do we want to build another district? We could get a +2 there if we deal with the volcano the whole time. We could get a +2 there. Why is that a +2? Oh, there is a river there. Okay, well that's not a bad... that's also next to a volcano, but it is dormant for right now. I don't want to crush this mine because that's helping the campus. Could go for an entertainment complex, I suppose. Could go for the university. I don't care about the diplomatic court of this game. Maybe if we get a lot of suzerain or envoy bonuses from city-states, but right now it doesn't really matter. I think I'll just keep going with the settlers for now. And we can focus on production instead of food. Since we're approaching our housing limit, the food becomes less valuable. Because you get a housing penalty. Let's move you back, let's move you forward. We want to get these barbarian kills on our vampires. We'll take a shot at you, I think. Yeah, I guess I'll do that before I promote. I'll probably go for the district promotion just because that'll help us get closer to the bonus against city defenses. Why is Simone marching? Whoop. Speak of the volcano. Okay. Glad it didn't kill the settler. That would have sucked. I'm pretty sure volcanoes can kill civilian units. Okay, so move the vampires here. Just to check, right now we're getting +3 from barbarians that have died near the vampire. And now it should be +4. Yep, +4 from barbarians, yep. And this one's getting +1 from barbarians. Okay, so we'll go clear that camp. Excellent. Let's just explore with the scout. That's what they're for, after all. I don't have serfdom in yet, so I'm going to hold off on settling for right now. I think he's just exploring with these guys, but I'm not sure. He does have more combat strength, but he doesn't have so much more combat strength than us that he should be interested in attacking us. Maybe go there. Get some gold from the bananas. B-A-N-A-S. Right, and I want to chop out the Petra, so I want to do chop, mine, chop. So let's go up there. What is this? No, you can't have my niner. My niner is for me. Actually, let's just do this chop first. Okay. Vampires ho. Get that swordsman out of my face. Still waiting for serfdom. And we might as well just chop this. Boost to machinery. So let's research. So gunpowder, machinery, metal casting. And no good commercial hub spots here. Could get that campus, I suppose. +4 campus. 145 gold is a bit expensive. If I place a mine there, I could get the tile for free. This guy has a single build charge. I'll do that. What to build in the meantime? A granary, because we're at our housing cap. Oh, yeah, Simone's military strength just spiked, so he probably just made a bunch of modern units. So that housing we're taking care of. This housing is fine for now. Envoys, still don't need any of those. We're still getting our envoys, saving them up. I'm gonna wait until this tile is owned by this city, so that we get more tiles out of it. Because if we improve that right now, we already learned that it's not going to expand past our 3-tile city limit. So we'll hold off on that. Ah! Auckland was here all along. Hello, Auckland. I could get suzerainty of Auckland, which isn't super beneficial because I don't have a lot of coast tiles. Does it also apply to lakes? Shallow water tiles, so I believe that will include lakes. Yeah, it should include lakes and coastal tiles. That's not huge, but we... Oh yeah, and they changed it, so now even the first tier only applies 1 in the capital and for every workshop. So this will only be beneficial once we have workshops. They really nerfed the city-state bonuses, which is probably a good thing. They were pretty ridiculous in the early game. And now they're more of a mid-game and late-game bonus. Nope, no, you can't have my niter.
Man is a military animal. There are very honest people who do not think that they have had a bargain
Until they have cheated a merchant. Vampirino. Okay. So this is our last policy card switch until our new government, when we can put in lots of cards, which is wonderful. So I think we'll hold off on upgrading until then, and for now, let's just... Could do unit maintenance reduction. Take out Praetorian Guard. We're not building campuses. We do want serfdom. Where is serfdom? I know it's going to be staring me in the face. There it is. How are we on great general points? We're probably way behind, yeah. It would be nice to have a great general going into the Renaissance, but I think it's pretty far out of our reach right now. What are we doing in terms of great people? For grants, probably going to want Victor, actually, if we're going to go military, which is the plan. Okay, so no veterancy. Actually, we do need to upgrade our crossbowmen, so we'll put in professional army for the gold discount, and we'll put in serfdom so we can settle cities and get extra builder charges. That seems like a good plan. So we have one archer that's down there, so I'd rather just upgrade these guys. Oh, but we can't do it yet. Okay, so we'll do it soon. But right now we will settle. Expand our borders. We'll get a chop there. We want to build the harbor first, get some gold going. I guess a monument or walls. The walls are just dangerous, though. Like I already said, if we get a dark age, walls are going to be quite a hindrance. Okay. Get that tile. +4 campus. Which is nice. Toy. I could build the Jebel Barkal, actually. Yeah, so we'll just work on that campus for now, or maybe we should get a catapult because we can upgrade it to a bombard soon. I put the campus down to lock in the price, so but I think we can work on catapults. We have enough science to meet our needs for right now. I don't need Victor right away. He probably will be the next one I appoint, but I don't need to do it right now. And we are chopping. Chop, chop. Okay, 8 turns left. That should finish up by the time we chop that woods. Them tiger woods. Let's see, do I improve the bananas or do I clear it and put a mine down? I think for now the extra gold would be nice, and to have that extra food would be nice. Yeah. We're already close to our housing cap. What do you do to that? Still be 3 turns. Okay, you can have that back. Okay, so yeah, the extra gold. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna need a lot of gold. Yes, this is, yeah, we don't have any gold districts down, so our military is gonna be pretty expensive. In fact, we just might not even want to upgrade them right away. We might wait until later, which would delay our military. Yeah, I don't think I've prepared quickly enough because I've just spent so much time settling cities and being really persnickety about where I place districts. Plus, we're going to have a Dark Age in 10 turns, most likely. I'll just vote for myself for fewer grievances. Duplicates, I'll pick silk again, because that's just the thing I have the most of, which is not to say I have a lot of it. Oh, catastrophic eruption in Cahokia, but it didn't affect me, which is all I care about. Okay, they voted so that I get more grievances. And it looks like we're probably going into a dark age. We might not attack with the Renaissance power spike either, but in that case, we definitely don't want to take. We definitely don't want to attack Simone in the industrial era, because he's going to have the what are they called? The Llanero. So we might do Lady Six Sky in sort of the industrial-ish era. Just looking ahead at what we're doing. But that'll be good. I mean, she's got a higher combat strength now and a higher science. But okay, let's put that down. Oh, I haven't researched harbors yet or sailing, so I'll have to do that. So gunpowder, we already got machinery into celestial navigation. And then I'll work on those crossbows to boost. What's the next one? Metal casting. I guess I'll go for the granary for housing. And what are you doing? You can focus on food. Grow a little bit. Then we're going to want the granary in here, I think. Yeah, let's get some extra gold. We're gonna need it. Nom 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 nom. Vampires for days. Guessing. Oh, that might be a path around. Interesting. Imagine having Amundsen's got. It wouldn't improve these tiles, but you'd get a lot of extra science from it. Warrior monks. Maybe we will go after Simone after all. Okay, we gotta.
I'd imagine the whole world as one big.
We have to unpillage these tiles again. This is just going to keep happening, but they do get better each time, so can't really complain. I guess I'll hold off on promoting these until I have to, just for a little bit of efficiency's sake. And I would like to start improving these crab tiles as well. In fact, we'd get a boost for doing so. I don't think I want to buy this crab tile. That's not worth it. It would take a long time to pay off. Let's put down mines, expand our borders. Let's just put a mine there, I guess. Actually, no, let's go improve that bananas, and we'll get some gold from that tile. We could use all the gold we can get right now. Actually, let's improve this one, because that's a slightly better tile. We still have serfdom in, yep. Okay. And when we put this campus down, we won't get a +3 right away, because that's a woods, not a rainforest. We'll have to get mines on both of these hills in order to get a +3 campus. So, with that in mind, that was not intended, but I did emphasize it. Uh, let's get the granary first because we don't have a source of fresh water. But let's just do some chopping. Oh, perfect. Okay, so there's Petra.
is a brilliant display of man's artistry in turning barren rock into majestic wonder.
Perfect. And that'll help us with our gold problems. They're not as much as one might like. Now we can move Magnus over to... Where are we chopping next? We're doing a lot of chops in Bagacum, so we'll do it there. You're going to the bananas, right? You're going bananas. Haha! We need gold. So, commercial hub next. For sure. And that will only take 6 turns, which will be super. Actually, I do want the granary first, though. What if we prioritize gold? It doesn't improve our gold much, but a little bit. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about growth while we're housing capped. Okay, we need 5 era score in the next 8 turns. We get it for every tech that's researched. We'll get 3 techs. Could go for shipbuilding just to get a 4th tech. And we'll get exploration. Okay. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Looks like we will be able to get a golden age. Thanks to the fact that you earn 1 era score for every technology or civic you complete. So thank you Firaxis developers for adding more ways. My people settle where they please to earn era score.
I don't believe in astrology.
Where's this one going? If we go after Simone, and we might, we're gonna want more loyalty pressure here, I think. Or we could get it here. Probably this is the way to attack, though, so probably go that way. So I should settle this settler over in this general vicinity. But I haven't planned... Is this... This is Tundra, that's not Tundra. Okay. In terms of districts, we should kill Tundra tiles for our districts before we kill more useful tiles up here. So, for example, we might want to put a commercial hub here or here. This would be up to a +4 commercial hub once we put mines down. This would be only up to a +3. So what if we say commercial hub there? We could put a campus here. That would be a pretty good campus. And we could put an oppidum here, for example, which would, well, if we put the campus there, we don't want to put the oppidum there because we want the mine bonus. Actually, no, this is a mine too. So this tile has 5 hills around it, which means we can get rid of one of them, this one, with the campus and still get the maximum adjacency bonus. So, in theory, which means we would want to settle here on a plains hill. Which seems to make sense. We could also settle on the silk. But then we'd have to build the commercial hub there. And we would be out of range of that. So I think settling on the silk is not the best call, because right now we can fit in like a few more cities. We could put one there, one up there, and one down here if we want, which I'm not sure if we want, but it could be useful eventually for the Amundsen Scott Research Center, which I would only get if I were going for a science victory. Who the hell is over here? Whose border is that? Do I already know them? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the color scheme is, so... And I can't tell what river this is. It's the Susquehanna River, which makes me think that this is America, because that sounds like a Native American name. It actually sounds Canadian, but Canada shouldn't be in this game, so... That's just a guess, though. So that settler, I think I'll send down there. Yeah. Take a while to get there, but that's fine. I'm gonna wait to get the university until we get to the Enlightenment, probably, because there's just no point in getting it any sooner. I mean, there is a point. It'll give us more science, but right now we're benefiting the most from our natural philosophy card. So just having good science districts, good adjacency bonuses with natural philosophy already gives us strong science, and we won't really benefit the most from the universities until we get the rationalism policy in the Enlightenment civic. So I think it makes sense to continue building builders, or settlers. I still have serfdom in, right? Yeah, for now. This guy, we want bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. And we might as well improve that to improve the oppidum. So now this is a +4, 5 oppidum because of the quarry, that's right. Let's just not attack over the river because we don't have to. Nope, I need my niter. It's mine, my very own, my precious niter. Casa de contratación. Oh, you son of a... Trying to escape my clutches. I don't want the swordsman to one-shot this archer, so I think I'll back it up. Back it up, back it up. I don't love James of St. George, but at least it gets us some era score, which I think we don't need, but just in case. I'm going to pick him up. Also, we should... Oh, no. We're not the only ones with great engineer points anymore, but we were getting a lot of them. Bishang. So I got James of St. George and Bishang in my my last Gaul game, so it's funny that they both appeared again. Next up is Bibrax. What are we doing here? I'm not sure why I went with the builder, to be honest. other than the fact that I just, you know, builders are always good. Maybe I'll just keep building builders here. I mean, I could also build military out of this city, but I think this is a better production center, so this is better for just getting builders, and I want to improve all these nice Petra tiles, so I think I'll just keep making builders here, sending them over to Tervana. Yeah, so let's start improving those Petra hills. Sweet Petra hills. Right now it's looking like we might actually go after Lady Six Sky instead of Simone first, even though it makes more sense to take Simone out before the industrial era, before he can get walls too. He doesn't have walls everywhere. She doesn't have walls everywhere either. Okay. And Ratumakos, that's where our encampment is, so we should keep building military there. Let's get... Could get another catapult, or we could go for a musketman. We could get a military engineer. We're not really planning on building forts, though. We have vampire castles for that. What I really need is money. I need lots of money. I guess I'll go with a catapult because I already have lots of infantry that will be needing upgrades. Just gonna put my defensive catapult here. You can improve that, which will give us a nice gold tile. I don't need James of St. George for anything right away. I have already gotten the boost, or I've already gotten the tech that gets the boost from Ancient Walls, which is engineering. And I don't think there's anything that gets a boost from medieval walls. So I'm just going to hang on to St. James of St. George for now, put him to sleep. If I need walls somewhere, then I will slot him in very quickly. Okay, and we still need 2 Eriscore, but we're going to get 1 and then another one from exploration. So we are golden.
Set your course by the star.
We're cornering that barbarian. I'm gonna upgrade these archers before... Yeah, so I should not have slotted this in as early as I did, since I can delay those archers. I guess I didn't know I was gonna go for sailing and whatnot. So I probably should have put in conscription just to save up a little money before I eventually upgrade them, but for now, it's fine. Sail. If we do production, we'll finish this in 5 turns. What if we do gold focus? That's good. At least we'll be positive. I don't really care if this city does anything anytime soon, if I'm being honest. I do want that harbor, though. We'll put the harbor there. But I think we will go for the granary first. No, I'll put it on production. I'll finish off that that granary quickly. All right, he's happy with me. Give you iron for open borders. I don't want to give you iron if you are still using it and still need it. I will sell you open borders, though. I guess I should get the gold up front if he'll give it to me. Would you do it for 40? 35? I'll just take that. I'll take whatever, however long it lasts, because I don't know when I'm going to be declaring war against him. Let's put you there, let's put you there, let's shoot you again. He's still survived, but we'll definitely get him next turn. Okay, 2 turns on exploration. And yeah, so we will just squeak by getting a golden age, which is excellent. One more turn till we chop there. You can improve these bananas so we get some gold. Because I imagine, yeah, that's being worked. Oh, I forgot we were building a musketman there. Do. I guess we might as well do that. I don't need the musketman in that one turn. What are we doing here? Oh, we're going to need a builder here to repair this stuff. Eventually. It's not a big priority, I suppose. Maybe this builder, the next builder here, will send up on our lovely, lovely roads that we have here. Ah, beautiful roads. I mean, they're actually not that beautiful. They're all crisscrossy and stuff, but they're a bit messy. Oh, we could have made the Great Library ages ago. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to chop here. Let me see. Harbor-wise... again, I think we want a harbor first instead of the campus, even though I'm trying to put down the campus right now. We should put the harbor here. Then maybe we'll get a commercial hub there. In fact, that's probably what I want to build here next. But I don't want to buy this tile to put down the harbor. How much would it cost? 110. It would take a while to pay back. Do I already have the monument in here? No, the monument will come later. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I'll build the campus here first, but then I'll probably get the commercial hub there. Eventually our borders will expand, and then we can put down the harbor, which will get some adjacency bonus, which is good. For now, we can at least chop the granary. That was worth a heck of a lot of production. Build a mine. Our vampires grow stronger every day. Oh, more units to kill with our vampires. And once we finish this musketman, our vampires will also have a power spike as well. So that's pretty cool. Oh, really, Simone? You want to settle over here? I'm pretty sure that your city will just fall to loyalty pressure if you do that. But go ahead and try it. I mean, you are Deity AI, so you probably get lots of free loyalty. I want to be friends with Menelik. Yeah, lie to God and all that. You want my open borders? I'll sell them to you. What about Basel? I think we already sold open borders too. Yeah. Do you want an alliance? It doesn't really matter which one because I don't know where you are. I should have probably built scouts a while ago, just to get the lay of the land. Oh well. Yeah. So alliances. I don't know. You're a religious guy. Do you want religious alliance? He'll take 10 gold. That's probably going to be true for any alliance. Yeah. Which of these guys has bigger military? Menelik has the bigger military, so maybe we'll just go with a military alliance for him, just in case. He dislikes Lady Six Sky. So maybe we can convince him to join us in a war. So let's get a military alliance with you. And you don't like someone we haven't met yet, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only person we haven't met is Pachacuti, which means he's at war with Pachacuti, wherever Pachacuti is. Sure, we can get a research alliance. Just to work on those alliance points, just in case. We only needed at least one alliance to get the boost to diplomatic service, which we have done. Okay. Ah! Run away, scout, run away! Okay, so we got our golden age. Which is good, because, I mean, we are building up military, but I still don't want to have to deal with rebelling cities right away. Let's keep the vampire train rolling. Take out those guys down there. This archer's going to become less useful, actually, because that barbarian was a musketman. The vampires are about to be musketman strength, but they're not yet. So maybe we should just heal them up first. But let's go for some of that. Ah, finally, Merchant Republic will get extra gold, which is very wonderful. We can keep serfdom, actually, or we could slot in something else. Probably want to slot in, actually, free inquiry would be great, even though it won't last very long. Actually, I can't remember if this will be in the Renaissance era. Probably not, which is too bad, because this is actually really good, and maybe I should have put it in earlier when I needed gold. I will probably slot in Merchant Confederation and spend my envoys just for some extra gold. I think I'm okay on these resources. Maybe as I upgrade, I'll eventually want to slot in this, where is it? The resource retinues card, but for now I think I'll just put in conscription, which will save us a bunch of money. And so we've got, yeah, we've got like mostly a gold and science kit. Boost to castles. We want enlightenment next, so that we can get rationalism to boost our science. Let me see. Okay, so we need 2 markets to boost that. We shouldn't be too far away from that. We got 2 commercial hubs down. We probably won't build markets fast enough for it, though. So I don't mind hard researching this. There's not really anything else that's worth hard researching, because I'm not going for religion at all, obviously. Yeah, so we'll just hard research guilds. I don't mind. And Lycia. Yeah, we don't have a good commercial hub spot. We can't build a harbor. Oppidum, we could get a +2 there, which could become a +3. We could get a +2 there, which could become a +4. And this could be a +4. We already have a campus down. Theater Square, nothing good. Could do an encampment. Probably just want to build a builder here for right now, because I don't want to buy this tile for the Oppidum. I'd rather put a mine down, so I think a builder is the right choice. We still have Liang in this city for our builders there, so we don't need to move Liang, or at least not just yet. I was moving you onto the bananas, but I would like that tile in order to put down a harbor, which I will do presently. I would prefer to get this harbor to get us some gold and also give housing to the city, and then I'll put down the campus afterwards. So we still have 3 charges on this builder, which is perfect because we want to harvest the bananas, chop the rainforest, and put a mine down. We'd also like to chop that. Maybe I'll use the next builder to chop that before we put down the campus. We'll see. I would like to improve that, however, so that we get more gold. We're getting 42 gold per turn now. Wow. I shouldn't forget to use my envoys. Let me see. This city-state won't really pay off anytime soon. None of these city-states will really pay off anytime soon, but we can at least... Let's see, that was bank. Maybe I should have just put them all in Auckland, but at the very least I can do so now. And of course I could have been smart about Auckland and put in the Diplomatic League card before I put any envoys there, but I just couldn't really be bothered to do that. I'm not playing a diplomatic game or anything, and now that those city-state yield bonuses have been nerfed, I don't really see as much point. I still haven't decided which of these 2 to go after. Right now it's looking like Lady Six Sky is a little squishier. She has a little less science, but I don't really mind that. Governors wise, we have 1 title. Still probably gonna go for Victor when we get a chance. We just don't need him right now, so there's again no point in doing it now. Yeah, send your embassy, give me some gold. Oh!
Vuestra tiranía, si no se controla, llevará la oscuridad al mundo. Y por esa razón...
Maybe I should have seen that coming. He got our builder, which is frustrating to say the least. But at least we don't have to make a decision any longer about who to attack. He's coming at me with warrior monks. Oh, jeez. How you like them? He's got a knight. Okay, that's something. So, I don't have time to deal with these barbarians. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should just train up my vampires. I think I'll retreat them. I think I'll retreat everything. Just for now. Because those barbarians are more likely to bother him than they are to bother me. Duro Quarteron. We could build an encampment. I think, although we just said we wanted to build a commercial hub there adjacent to the harbor. We just put that mine down, but we did get our money's worth out of that builder charge just by getting that free tile, which is what we intended to do. So I think we do go for the commercial hub there right now. We'll swap that tile over. Put down that commercial hub, which is, for right now, getting less adjacency than these tiles, but it will get more. It will get more adjacency because it gets the +2 from the river, it will get +2 from the harbor, then it'll get +1 from having 2 mines eventually, so we'll put it there. Wonky yield tiles there. So I'm kind of upset that he got that builder, but it's not a huge loss, and we can just kill his warrior monks and take it back. So that's the plan. Although he will have extra movement, so he could, in theory, get away with it. But yeah, I'm actually surprised he attacked us. I guess we had a low military score, and the AI doesn't keep track of things like... At first, when I saw that a civilian unit was captured, I thought he might have gotten my settler, but I'm glad he didn't. I guess the AI can't keep track of, you know, whether you're likely to upgrade your military forces. It probably just goes off of the number, but it actually wasn't very wise of him to attack us just then. It's a good thing we were already putting in lots of preparations for war. Okay, so... we don't have enough iron or niter right now for a musketman, so why don't we go for a crossbowman instead? We already have a couple of catapults that will upgrade into bombards. Alternatively, I could get the spearman, which should be able to upgrade into pike and shot, although it might be the case that I have to get military tactics before that. I can't remember. And I'm thinking of getting that just because he's got that knight down there, although I think a musketman would do just as well. I guess they have the same base combat strength, but this has a slight advantage. I'll just go with the crossbowman, like I already did. Okay, and I'm going to need more niter to upgrade the Gaisete. And you are also at war with Simone, so it was a good thing that I got the military alliance with Menelik, because he has already declared war. Actually, I guess it's the alliance that made him declare war, but that means I'm going to get an extra, what is it, 5 combat strength against the person we're at war with. Let me see, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 combat strength against units of players at war with you and your ally. Yeah, so this vampire, for instance, can take on the knight even at low health. Military aid request. I don't really care. I'm not going for any diplomatic points there. And we got another golden age. What kind of age is Simone in? That's the question. Okay, so he's also in a golden age, which means he's going to be exerting some more pressure on us than he would have in the last era, which is a little unfortunate. But in any case, that is the medieval era. I'm going to call it there for now. Pick up with the rest of the Renaissance era tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow to see more of this game. Thank you for watching. If you liked, please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Give me whatever feedback you can. Tell me how I can improve or what you like seeing. And I'll see you next time. Bye.